Welcome, everybody, to beautiful Miami and Hard Rock City, site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. We'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the number 3 seed in this playoff, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semifinal collision. That one sails out of the back of the end zone at the touchback. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Look him out throwing here to start the drive. Grab down the middle. It's Hudson.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, great job by this defense on this second down run. Just stonewalled him at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Looking for his back. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
It's a good job by the defense here on this third down. And now it's going to bring up a big fourth down play and a decision here for the head.
And the returner will be brought down. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Keeping it on the ground here. The game moves the ball to the 34. Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff again. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Caught quickly. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up fourth down. They bring the punter onto the field now. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. TCU offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now. Back to pass. It's Lagway. Quarterback escapes the pocket. He's looking deep here. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. And they keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46. The quarterback's got it on the option. Oh, and a fumble here. Can you believe it? It's a turnover.
Man, Chris, we can hear the contact from that hit all the way up here in the booth. So, hey, it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
Gonna run it. It's Smith. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs. It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Quick throw caught on the left side. Bulldozing his way through those tackles. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a first and goal.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination of this quarterback and receiver for a big day.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. And they bounce back from that right away. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense getting set. It's second down. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking for his big tight end, who makes the grab. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
We're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid gain for a first down. And the Horned Frogs pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Handoff from the shotgun. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the wideout goes in motion. An inside give now from the shotgun. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Offense looking to keep this drive going into the red zone. It's third down and short. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Can he get there on the ground? And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a first and goal. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Coming up, second down and goal. Direct snap to the back. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Texas Christian.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Point after, up and good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Second down, we're going to throw it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
Just great timing here with this quarterback and his wide receiver to pick up this first down. And really over the years, that's what Notre Dame's looking to get back to consistently, is being able to complement what they can do by running the football and to have a quarterback that can drop back and make the throw like this and keep the sticks moving and keep his offense out of harm's way.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And he'll loft it to the end zone. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
And this quarterback is a stud. I looked at him all week and thought he had a chance to light up the scoreboard. But if the defense can put that kind of pressure on him, that's how you slow him down today.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 2. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes a quick catch. Breaking free at the 35. And they tackle him, but not before a huge gain down near the 26.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes. And this guy...
Will he score here? And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Irish.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. And the TCU offense takes the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Scanning the field. It's Lagway. He'll try a pass here. Catch made on the right side. Play moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Second down after that previous play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. crucial third down play coming up after that run. Here's the snap, looking to throw. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. Oh, it landed at the 7 and bounced into the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. He's looking to scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, I thought the defense had him here, Chris. He should be down in the backfield, but instead, he gets out of the pressure and actually picks up some positive yards.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to pass here on second down. And the ball is picked off. Brought down after a short return at the 24. What a crucial takeaway. Rush set it down for the offense. First down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Gets rid of it on the move. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Got space, looking to score. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. Here's the point after attempt. And it's up and good. Here's a kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Here's the handoff. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. The gain moves the ball to the 34. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Well, third down, why not hand it to your running back? He's one of the more gifted athletes on your team. You give him a chance, he's going to give you the yards that he needs, and that is a first down.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Toss play to the outside. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball at the 44.
What a surprise. Notre Dame running the football for another first down. Seems like we've been saying that for decades and decades. The ability to run the football, not just the backs that stand out to me when you think about Notre Dame's history. It's especially true about the line of scrimmage and those big offensive linemen opening up those holes.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. He's running out of time here. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
This is good pressure by the defense, and it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. That's caught. It's Smith. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Horned Frogs will kick it deep to begin the second half. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. offense back out on the field. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Inside the 20. They finally bring him down, but not before he gets all the way inside the 10-yard line. So following the quick lightning strike, they're set up here first and goal. Offense will keep it on the ground here. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Notre Dame lining up now for a first and goal. Takes the handoff. It's Smith. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. Touchdown, Notre Dame. And they go in front here in the second half. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Caught over the middle. It's Hudson.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Blocked to the turf, but made the first man miss on the way to the first down.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
And in first down, they go right back to him. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. Looking downfield, it's Lagway. Running out of time in the pocket. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
The Horned Frogs pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Running back grabs it on the screen. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football in this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
And the Horned Frogs getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Escapes the pocket. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He's moving out of the pocket. And he'll just get rid of it. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. They've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Long enough and good.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. He has 1st down yardage at the 46.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up a 1st down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
On 1st down, they'll keep their running game churning. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Here's the throw deep downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, there aren't very many things that can get to a quarterback of this magnitude. But I think it's safe to say that good pressure by the defense can get to any quarterback.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Oh, and they pick it up. It's still a live ball.
Well, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
And here comes the punter onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. They settled for a field goal in the last possession. They're looking for the end zone, no doubt, here. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Breaking free at the 35. The gain is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40. Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be 1st down. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And he'll be forced out of bounds right near the line of scrimmage.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it and they get the sack.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Oh, they've got him behind the line. It's a tackle for loss to wrap up the 3rd quarter. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Well, let's see how these guys do here. They're kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive, working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can, but the important thing is picking up first downs, keeping the ball in bounds, and keep working that clock.
And here's the handoff. Up for a first down.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base. I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They'll toss it to the right side. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
And that's going to be a first down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the 4th quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
And then first down, right back to the running game. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Now, I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Pressure is coming. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They finally tackle him at the 4. That's a solid gain on the pitch and catch.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
For the offense, a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Still no answer for this offensive machine. That's another touchdown for this running back. They can't stop him. Dream performance in this playoff game.
Yeah, this is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it in so many different ways. We've seen speed. We've seen his physicality. He's breaking tackles. Boy, just an absolute dream scenario, as you said.
That one sails out of the back of the end zone at the touchback. And the TCU offense takes the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
To throw, it's Lagway. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Pulls it in. It's Baker. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. On third down, he drops to throw. And here comes a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, TCU. They'll elect to go for two to make this a 3-point margin. It's an option look. And the 2-point try is successful, making this just a 3-point lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown try last time they had it. Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, about the only thing that went right for the offense there, Chris, is they kept the ball in bounds to try to keep that clock moving. The defense does their job. They're just trying to think of any way at all to get that ball out and get the ball back to their offense.
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. And it's intercepted, a crushing play. They get him down after a short return, but the interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
Here's the second down play. To throw, it's Lagway. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down.
Interesting call here, Chris, with a screen pass in the fourth quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush. But give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. Looking to throw for the first down. Bringing pressure. And it falls incomplete for a turnover on downs.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. Fourth down. Fourth quarter, game on the line, and then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not, and that to me is probably the ball game.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackled behind the line, it's a loss of 2. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Notre Dame has moved now into the red zone. It's a shotgun run call. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.